How are you boys and girls? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna talk about the properties of light or characteristics of light. There are 5 properties of light. The first one is that light travels in a straight line. How does light travel? Light always moves in straight lines in all directions, not in a curved line. Each line is called a ray of light. The ray of light travels directly into your eyes in straight lines. Let's do an experiment to improve that light travels in a straight line. You will need 3 wooden or carton partitions. Each one has a centered hole, and you will need a candle. Put the partitions in a row in front of a lighted candle, where all holes and the flame of the candle are on the same straight line. Look at the flame through the hole of the third screen. You will be able to see the flame of the candle as shown in our video. Now, move the second screen to the right side or to the left. You won't be able to see the flame of the candle. So, light travels in a straight line. As a result of traveling light in straight lines, some phenomena happen, as formation of image through a narrow hole and formation of shadow. First, the formation of image through a narrow hole. How can image formed through a narrow hole? Let's do this experiment to know how. You will need carton box, candle, and semi-transparent paper. What is the meaning of semi-transparent paper? It means that you can see objects through it less clearly, or you can't see things clearly through it. Make a narrow hole on one side of the box, and on the opposite side put the semi-transparent paper as you see in the video. Darken the room and put a lighted candle in front of the narrow hole and look at the semi-transparent paper. Move the candle forward and backward till you see a clear image. So, can you tell me what can you see? You will see the image of the candle is formed on the semi-transparent paper. And this image is inverted. It means reversed or turned upside down. And it is also minimized. It means small in size. So, the formation of this image through narrow hole is due to the traveling of light in straight lines, and this is the idea of making the photographic camera. Second, the formation of shadow. Shadow is the evidence that light travels in straight lines. What's the meaning of shadow? It's a dark area or shape produced or formed when light being blocked by something, or when an opaque object prevents light from falling on a surface. How does shadows formed? Shadow to be formed, we need source of light as torch, surface or screen to receive the shadow, and opaque object. Opaque means that you can't see things through it, as wood. So what is the definition of shadow? It is a darkened area which is formed as a result of the falling of light on an opaque object. Again, what is the definition of shadow? It is the darkened area which is formed as a result of the falling of light on an opaque object. As we can see in this video, when we move objects near to the light source, its shadow becomes bigger and gets smaller when we move it far away from the light source. This happens because as the object moves closer to the source of light, it will block or prevent more light coming from the light source. And so the area or size of shadow increase. So the shadow area changed by changing the position of the object in front of light. Let's practice together. Choose or put true or false. Object's shadow is formed because light travels in curved line. As we explained that light always moves or travels or transmits in straight lines. Number 2, mention the scientific term. Darkened area formed behind an object once light falls on it. It's the definition of shadow. Give reason or why. Number 1, the formation of image through a narrow hole. Why image is formed through a narrow hole? As we explained, because light travels in straight lines. Number 2, shadow of an opaque object is formed when light falls on it, because light travels in straight lines. Choose or put true or false and correct. The formation of image through a narrow hole is inverted. As we explained that the image will be inverted, it means turn it upside down and minimized. It will be small in size. So number 1 and number 2 are true. Number 3, the formation of shadow indicates that light travels in curved line. As we explained that light always moves or travels or transmits in straight lines. Number 4, the nearer object to the light source has the bigger shadow. As we explained that when you get the object close to the light source, the shadow size will be big. But when we get it far away from the light source, the shadow size will be small. So number 4 is true. Number 5, formation of image through narrow holes and formation of shadow are from the applications of traveling light in straight lines. That's true. Both are evidence that light travels in straight lines. Thank you for listening and see you next video with a new lesson.